Good morning, welcome to Granada, Spain. We're on our own today. Vicky had to go home, but we are going to be meeting up with someone later today who we met on our first Camino, Valentina. Can't wait to see her. That was my finger, sorry. We haven't seen her in a while, but a couple years actually. This is the cathedral. Can't get a really good view of it. But anyway, we're in a hurry to go to the Alhambra and see the palace because we have a specific time that we need to go in, so we're headed there now. So I don't know about you guys, but I had absolutely no idea what the Alhambra was. Valentina told me it's like the 8th wonder of the world. You have to go there. Yes, I'm breathing heavy. It's a walk uphill because this is an ancient palace and fortress that, yes, of course, was built at the top of the hill that overlooks the city of Granada. Anyway, what I do know, after I looked it up on Wikipedia, because there's a wealth of information there, it was originally started in the 9th century AD, built on top of some old Roman fortification that, well, didn't say much more than that. And then it was really built up in the 13th century. Wow, we gotta go up that way. By a Moorish emir, I don't remember his name, you can look it up. Wikipedia, Alhambra. So we're about halfway up the hill, I would guess, to Alhambra. We've come across one of the old gateways into the Alhambra. As you can see, it's seen better days. It's still really neat looking. And up there through the woods, you might be able to see a semblance of some of the Alhambra. I can see the outer walls. Alhambra basically means the red one, or the red, and that's because of all the red bricks that are over there. What does that say on it? Can you read that? Yeah, you can read it. Anyway, we're headed up the hill, so we finally come up to a gate, and this should be able to let us in over here, we hope. Totally, you can see the Moorish Muslim influence on this place. Forgive me if I'm using those terms interchangeably. What does Rob really know? Whatever he does know, he learns from Google, so hopefully they know what they're talking about. We are now inside the Alhambra. This place is huge. This is definitely Rob's kind of place. I can give you a 360. That's Granada down there. There's so many buildings. Coming up on a garden over here. Got a chance to do a little breathing. We have about a half an hour until our tour starts, or until we can go inside the palace. So we're just gonna take a break. Yeah, this place is pretty cool. 8th wonder of the world, huh, Valentina? Okay. So we're on the upper level of whatever this thing is, which we're not quite sure, because we didn't see anything about it. It's really cool. Love these columns. Love this wall. Love this big open area. Really love that person cleaning down there. Makes for a great shot. But you know, what do you expect? We do love that it's cloudy right now, because it's a nice long walk up the hill. So our appointed time has come. We've been led into a palace. This is a view from the palace through the window. I'm guessing the windows are not original. And there are a lot of people. It's like Disneyland. A little bit of rain going on here at the palace, so people are rushing to get from one place to the next. Some places are inside, some places are outside. I'm trying not to be rude. There's a lot of pushing and shoving. Okay, it's worse than Disneyland. At least Disneyland's there are lines and people stay in them. Wow, Rob's so judgmental today. He's usually not, unless you even know Rob. But geez, when people just start pushing, he's not a fan. Check out the intricate carving all over the walls. It's crazy. I mean, this is just a small part of the wall. It goes all the way up to the ceiling, all the way around the other side. I mean, pretty incredible. Little reparations going on, fixing the floor. There's a different part now. I mean, the wooden ceilings that are carved, and everything else that's carved. There's a whole lot of work that went into this place over the years. All these columns. I love columns. Columns are so cool. We've managed to avoid some people for a little bit. In another part. I really don't know where, but I'll show you the intricacies of this too. A lot of these metal beams going through, which kind of ruin a bit of the feel, but it's still pretty incredible. What do we got going over here? More wooden ceiling. That's pretty cool. Oh, and yeah, scaffolding. That's what we wanted. And the walkways here are just as cool as all the carvings on the walls. A lot of work went into this place. A lot of work. Of course, as with every place we visit, there's always places we can't go, which would be the cool places, like through that gate, and down those steps, and do all those ruins down there, which would be really cool. Especially like over here, there's like little doors. It's like, where'd that little door go? I don't know. I want to go in. I could really video all day here. There's so much to see. But then that'll be a really long and boring video. What you guys should really do is come to Granada, Spain, and see it yourself, because it is pretty neat. So we're in the palace gardens now. Palace is back that direction. This place is huge. It's raining, so we're staying under a tree to get a little reprieve from the rain. There's another stutter. Way to go, Rob. And then we're headed up there to, it says General Life. I know that's in English, but that's how it's spelled. This place is huge. Yeah, I think I said that. Listen to the rain. The gardens here on this side are just as amazing. This is kind of cool. I love all the trellises and all the flowers. They're really pretty and they smell really nice. Too bad you can't smell it. Check those out. Yeah, roses. Whatever those are. What are those? It's definitely a rose. We're leaving the Palacio de General Life. I still don't know how to pronounce that. It's a cool entrance and a cool exit. We're headed to the last thing you can see. I forget the name of it. When we get there, I'll let you know. We're now at the palace of Carlos V. Get another great view of the rest of Granada. We're drinking beer. It's called Alhambra. We are outside the Alhambra. Check that out. Pretty quick. Did you hear that voice over there? That's Valentina. You probably haven't seen her in about 4 years. The last video I made with her, we were in Munich, and she showed me surfing on a river in a park. Something we didn't know until just now, because Valentina is a really smart person. But one of my favorite TV shows, part of Dorne, was filmed here. If you all know what Dorne is, it's in Game of Thrones. Yes, I know you've seen this view like 10,000 times, but it was important to say that.